Fossils are the most important evidence of the history of life on Earth. Hundreds of millions of fossils have been unearthed from all over the world, and they all provide the solid proof that living beings appeared suddenly and fully formed and that they did not go through any form of evolution. The Cambrian period, which began around 543 million years ago and lasted a few million years, is the geological period containing fossils evidence of the very first multicell life forms. These life forms were very different and appeared suddenly within a very brief time span of 5 to 10 million years. Because of the appearance of a huge variety of life all of a sudden, the event was named as the Cambrian explosion or biological Big Bang. The fossils excavated from Cambrian rocks belong to distinct living beings that possessed various complex physiological features such as eyes, gills, feet, food tracts, and defense mechanisms identical to those possessed by today's living beings. The astonishing thing about these living beings is that they had no relatives existing before them. The emergence of complex and fully formed living beings in a very brief time span with no forerunners refute the gradual development of living beings. In the face of this undeniable evidence, even evolutionists had to confess that living beings did seem to appear suddenly without evolutionary history. British evolutionary biologist Richard Dawkins admits the fact that life was already in its advanced state when it first appeared. He wrote in his book The Blind Watchmaker, "The Cambrian strata of rocks are the oldest ones in which we find most of the major invertebrate groups, and we find many of them already in an advanced state of evolution the very first time they appeared. It is as though they were just planted there without any evolutionary history." Darwin also said if numerous species belonging to the same genera or families have really started into life all at once, the fact would be fatal to the theory of descent with slow modification through natural selection. In the entire fossil record, no evidence of evolutionary changes could be found. All fossils belong to perfect living beings. Therefore, evolution didn't happen. Living beings were created by a supreme creator instantly and fully formed.